There is something so seductive about trends. There's something about them that just lures us in, and we cannot help ourselves. We just want to be a part of them. There are some trends that I think you should definitely be on the lookout for, finishing up the rest of this year, which is so crazy that we're almost halfway through the year.
That is crazy.
But there we are, and there's some trends that I think you should definitely be avoiding that will not be going into the following year. Because let's face it, some trends, they are a flash in the pan, and those make us feel a little bit sad when we've invested our money into it. But today we're gonna be going through a list of trends that I think are gonna be a lot of fun, but there's also gonna be a few in here that you're definitely gonna want to avoid. Make sure you hit subscribe if you haven't already, and let's jump into today's video. If you're new here, I am Valentina from the House of Valentina, and this is my husband, Jack. And we're those crazy people that sit around at night in bed, I know, talking about home trends.
Exactly. Not what you thought, but it's a lot of fun.
So last night I found this article, and it's from a company called Living, Etc. They have a really nice magazine over in the UK. And I started to read the list, and I was like, ooh, yeah, ew. And Jack's like, what are you reading over there? And I was like, you know what? This is so good, I'm gonna make you wait till tomorrow to read the list. So he has not read this list.
No idea.
Of home trends for 2024. And some of these, I'm like, oh, what were they thinking? Really? Oh, ooh, yeah, okay. So we're gonna go through this list. I'll leave a link to the article down below for you, but some of these you will have heard and others are new. So I thought it was really interesting and really grabbed my attention. So let's start out with trend number 1.
Let's do it.
Okay, glass brick design.
Really? Like Miami Vice? That just screams 80s to me, 80s and early 90s. And
I hated these glass.
Never liked that.
They're calling it glass brick. It's glass blocks, mate. I mean, like, that's glass blocks.
I feel like we're still taking those out of houses right now.
We are taking them out of houses, and I hate them.
Yeah.
They're so ugly. And I've had clients that have asked for them, and I'm like, are you nuts? I mean, are you actually insane? Because not only does it block out light, it doesn't really allow much light in, and it's kind of ugly.
I just think 80s and Don Johnson and a suit with a t-shirt underneath it, walking into a room with green and pink.
I am open to any trend coming back and being reused. But my thing isn't how it was used before, because we're loving travertine right now.
Yes, that's true.
And it was not used in a way that I would want to use it now. My issue is that it's just ugly.
I agree. Call it for what it is.
Ugly.
It's just ugly.
It's just ugly. It looks soulless, definitely very brutalist, very, ugh.
And you're right, it really does block.
It gives me, ugh.
It just blocks the light.
It does.
Like, they usually use them on showers, I feel like, and it just makes it feel like a dungeon.
I don't like it. I feel like the homes that we've been in that have had it, it makes me just get the ugh. Let me know. You write E-H-H in the comments, and I will know what you mean. If you feel the same way, just ugh.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know.
That's a hard pass for me because I think it's hideous. Okay, number 2, we've got burled wood. Oh yes.
Yeah, like every day.
100.
All day.
Although I say that and I don't have any in my house. It's
That's true.
because a lot of what the burled wood that's been coming out is very red, and I hate red wood. I just don't like it. I don't look at it and enjoy it. And like a lot of really contemporary designers are using it, and I'm like, I respect it, but I don't like it. I just would never buy it for my own house, and I would never use it in one of my own projects. She says that wait till next year, maybe you'll be seeing it in everything.
By fall. It'll be somewhere.
I don't care for that tone.
Yeah.
However, if you look at the burled wood that's really blonde, and you look at the burled wood that is from like, RH did a black.
Yes.
Almost like an ebony color.
Like an ebony burled wood. Oh, wow.
That
Amazing.
I love.
Yeah.
And the interesting thing about the burled wood is not just that you're seeing the wood grain, it's that you're also seeing like a sheen on it.
Yeah.
That's what's so interesting to me, is that it's not just burled wood in which you see the tone, but that you're actually seeing this really shimmery, nice, glossy finish on it, which we have not seen in probably 30 years.
No, you're right. I feel like it's a glamorous wood.
Yeah.
Like it's like really glamorous, and like I really like it.
Guys, I'm so excited because I have just gotten it in a delivery today, and it is from Brooklinen. They are a video sponsor, and I'm so pumped about that. I got to choose some summer bedding. As you guys know, I'm a huge fan of Brooklinen. I have been for years. They're based out of Brooklyn. They create the most incredible luxury sheets. Getting a good night's sleep is one of the most important things. It's not just about decorating, it's also about making sure that your home is a safe haven, it's a place that you can sleep well. And so I've always put a huge focus on making sure that my clients had great sheets on their beds, and my clients rave, all good raving reviews about their Brooklinen bedding. So today I have gotten in the core sheet set. I went for the luxe, and the reason why is because I have the classic percale, which is like a crisp white shirt on a summer day, and they're cool and they're crisp, and I love them. The luxe has all those properties, but then they also have just this little bit of a silky sateen kind of finish to them that you just slide in, and it's just like, oh, I love this feeling. It's so good. So I've got the core sheet set. This includes a flat sheet, a fitted sheet, and 2 pillowcases. I love that they say on here, this equals the best sleep of your life. They are not joking, okay? They are not joking. They back that up. They've also sent me an extra set of the Luxe pillowcases. They've also sent me their Luxe duvet cover. It's incredible. I went with all white. Right now we've got summer all ahead of us, and I just love white sheets. It just has that hotel feeling, and also when you add that summer feeling, like that combination is just amazing. I did something a little different this time, and I went for their amazing linen quilts. Look at this. So I feel like this is my perfect combination. Brooklinen is offering my viewers a special discount of 15% off your first order. Just click the link down below in the show notes. Thank you again, Brooklinen. Okay, next up we have Kitsch'ens, which is a trend that we have been talking about since last year. Kitsch. Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'd actually rather die. Just being.
I'd rather not have a kitchen.
No, I'd rather
just take the room and
have a microwave.
Turn into a game room.
I hate kitsch. I really do. If I'm being really honest, which I usually just try to like sugarcoat everything. But if I'm being honest, I really hate kitsch. Like if we're talking about it, that's what I'm gonna say. I literally cannot stand kitschy, cutesy. I'm gonna literally dry heave on camera. Like the thought of that, no. I will just make coffee in my bedroom and call it a day.
Exactly.
I don't like the bright colors. I don't like the bright tiles. I don't like the bright pendants, the accessories that go with it. There's nothing about it that I personally like. So if you are not sure about what we're talking about, Pinterest came out with an article. We talked about it last year. If you haven't seen that video, you definitely want to check it out. We went into more depth about it. But it's basically very kitschy, it's colorful, it's rainbow, it's like
lots of little things.
Lots of little things, everything's in a different color. There's no matchy.
I have a recurring nightmare, which includes a clown and
it feels
glass
like
blocks.
And it feels like it needs that.
Yeah. Yes. He keeps trying to take me into the kitchen. Yeah. I'm like, no.
I think that
Bonzo, get away from me.
Bonzo.
Yeah, it's the name of my terror clown.
Oh. God, I think I'd be scared too. Yeah, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so, but you guys let us know. You need to rate each of these. Like just put the word and rate, or like 1, 2, and like number them, and let us know what you guys think, because we always love getting your feedback. Okay, number 4, bold wall murals.
Interesting.
Okay, I have tried this and tried this and tried this. I've gotten wallpaper samples. I'm like, I am doing this. Because you've been, he's always there for all of these.
Yep.
And he's like, yep, we got the wall mural stuff. I was gonna put one like at the top of the stairs, and then I'm like, I just really don't wanna look at that.
This is one of those ideas that I love
Yes.
in concept, and I probably love in someone else's house.
I would love it in someone else's house. I'll come visit the mural at someone else's house. I do not want to look at that every day.
Yeah.
I don't enjoy that kind of busyness.
No.
I just don't want to look at that much pattern all the time, and it's permanent when it's on the wall, or you did a sticker. Now we did one sticker mural up in Landon's room, but that's very calm, and it matches the color of the wall, and so you almost don't even see it.
You don't even see it, yeah.
So I feel like that doesn't count for this trend. Yeah. If you're interested in this trend and you want to include it in your home, I personally would suggest going kind of neutral. All right, number 5 is quiet luxury.
Check.
1,000% so freaking in love with this trend.
Yes.
I love it. I am wholeheartedly, all my body and soul on board with this trend. Quiet luxury, if you haven't seen all the video content that we've been putting out about it, we love it in home, we love it in fashion. Quiet luxury essentially is a luxurious decor style, but it's also very approachable. It's very calm, it's very neutral. It's focused on quality over quantity.
Yeah.
I would say it's pared back.
It is pared back. So it's the fabrics matter, the materials matter.
I think so, but in a very subtle, not in your face kind of way.
Yeah.
I love it. If you haven't watched our past videos, I'm gonna leave a link for you because we've done actual entire video content about quiet luxury, because that one I think is not going away. We're gonna be seeing this style like really this is gonna be like a decade driven.
Yeah, I think so too.
This is one of those like key styles that will really be a key factor of this time when people look back at the 2020s. I think that's going to be the style that people associate with this time period.
Yep.
Okay, this next one is called the New Pretty. And I was like, what? But basically, they're describing this as luscious tactile textures such as wool and boucle. They're added in a considered way to a color palette of buttery neutrals, warm white, chalky pinks, and delicate blues to create a look we're calling the New Pretty trend. Patterns are abstract and dreamy instead of floral or graphic, with black accents and silver details, preventing the look from becoming too saccharine or overly sweet. Seating is oversized, all the better for lying back on, plump and cushioned. You should want to touch everything in a room that is decorated this way, and it should make you feel held, safe, comforted, and elevated. Coming straight from the world-leading brands in Italy and influencing decor as a whole, it speaks directly to the ballet core trend. Talked about that.
We did, yeah.
So perfected by many fashion houses in spring/summer 2024. It just makes me want to glide and to create a home where there's no friction or hardness, where everything feels, well, pretty. It's a look that looks after you in a way, rounding the edges of your soul too. Well, that's very deep.
That was a lot.
That was
Sounds very
deep.
nice.
It does. All right, so what do we think about the New Pretty? That's a very interesting way of thinking about ballet core. Basically what they're saying is that taking it from like the frou-frou-y, if you could see my childhood bedroom, it was ballet core before ballet core existed. I kind of like the idea of that being modernized and being done in a way that, like with the really modern sofas.
Yeah.
That is actually really cool.
I feel like they took ballet core and kind of matured it and made it a little more elegant.
Almost put ballet core with quiet luxury.
Yes, I feel like they merged together.
That
one's exciting.
I'm actually game for that.
Yeah.
I don't know that if I would ever actually do it in my own home because I'm really I'm more like Black Swan than.
Yeah, you are. Definitely more like Black Swan.
Zellige Tiles is our next one, and it's funny. I actually kind of feel like I wouldn't do this one. It's not because I don't like Zellige Tiles, because they actually originate from Morocco. And so there's a part of me that says they're eternal. And
That's true.
Kind of feel like they are.
Yeah.
But I kind of feel like they've been done by everybody. So the word Zellige actually means tile. So
when we say Zellige tile, we're saying tile.
We are actually saying tile because the word in Arabic, the Zellige, actually means tile. So it is originating from Morocco, and I love Moroccan tiles. The ones that are growing in popularity are the solid ones.
Got
and
it.
Those are the ones that I think will be here to stay.
That's good.
Unfortunately, the ones that are the more traditional patterns that we associate with places like Morocco and other places in the Arab world, those pattern ones, unfortunately, of the modern farmhouse movement,
Yeah.
which I know people get so PO'd when we talk about modern farmhouse being dead. Farmhouse isn't. Modern farmhouse, the trend is kind of trending out. Even the Gaines aren't doing modern farmhouse anymore.
Yeah, not at all.
But I feel like that Zellige Moroccan patterned tile kind of went away with that.
Yeah, I do
It
too.
all got kind of lumped in, which is really a shame because those tiles are beautiful. And if I had them, I would not rip them out. Would I? I probably would.
You probably would.
I probably would.
But I could see us using some of the solids.
Solid ones, however,
Like that would be fun, like around the fire, like, you know,
no,
that type
it's
of
too
look.
small format for me,
Oh,
for the
is it?
fireplace.
Okay.
That's my problem with it, is that I don't like a small format tile in general. A luxury look, if you're looking for a luxury look, you want to go bigger.
You want to go bigger. That's true.
So I was thinking about it in the bathroom because I have seen some quiet luxury bathrooms with the Zellige tile, and I think that it's gorgeous.
Oh, that's cool.
But would I actually do it? I don't think so. Okay, so next up, we've got variations in gold. And I'm like, are they insane? Please tell me that's not trending somewhere.
No.
They're talking about actually gold paint colors
Yeah, like,
with gold accents. And I'm like, we are ripping that out this week.
it almost
on
looked like that
client's
gold
house.
foil that you apply to stuff. That's what it looked like.
Yes. I'm like, no, absolutely
No.
not.
Nope.
No way, no way. Let us know down in the comments what you think. I'm not even willing to consider it. They put down white lamps. How's that a trend?
How's that a trend?
I want a rug. I don't know, like, I don't
Sofas
like
are trending.
I don't know. That's really
The
weird
heck?
to me. Gold-plated ceramics, I'm like, ew.
Nope, it looks like something you didn't like
No.
as a DIY.
Nope. No, thank you. I'm not opposed to gold things, but no. Long sculptural pendants, no.
No.
I don't like that at all. I've had stuff like that, taken it out. Textured walls, no. Lime wash, yes, because that's not textured. You're not adding the texture to the wall. In certain settings, like if we were doing a rural retreat,
Yes.
I would consider adding texture. So let's just say in certain settings, I would potentially add texture to the wall. But generally, in like a suburban home, oh heck no. Heck no.
Hey.
No.
It just reminds me of that stuff that we would see when we would go to show homes 10 years ago, 15, 20 years ago.
We're ripping all that.
Where they have the
Me
faux
out.
ripped apart brick, and you're like, I'm in the suburbs. Why does this house look like it's from the 1400s?
No. We're not putting up textured walls. I think it looks
No,
stupid.
throw it out with the olive oil bottles.
Yeah, that too. They put decorative storage boxes. I'm like, okay, there was like a moment where I thought, oh, do they watch our channel? And then I'm like, ew, no, they do not. Decorative storage boxes, that is not a trend.
That's not a trend.
That's a storage solution.
Yeah,
and
it's like
hideous.
saying breathing's a trend.
I did an entire video that you shouldn't do that. Like, no, decorative storage boxes should not be used as decor.
No.
It's too
like
utilitarian.
It's like wearing underwear on the outside of your pants.
I agree. No, just no. No, just put it away. Put it behind a closed door.
Yep.
Don't leave it sitting out. No. Curvaceous Cabinetry. Yes.
Yes.
1000%.
We love curves.
Absolutely freaking yes.
Always say yes to curves.
Yes. Curvaceous is always a good word.
Oh, so good.
And it is gorgeous.
So pretty.
Gorgeous when applied to cabinetry.
Yep.
The problem with this one is that it's not going to be the most affordable thing. Like you could buy a curvy dresser, you could buy a curvy nightstand, maybe a curvy
Bar cabinet, a curvy coffee table.
coffee table, but your cabinetry, that's going to get expensive.
Yeah.
We know because we've looked at it. I really like the curvy islands.
Islands, oh yeah.
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 But yeah, that's going to be the problem with that one. Social seating, yes. People want to own. People want to entertain more than ever. You were thinking it was going to be a no. Like, what are they talking about this being a trend? But I do actually think that it is something where people for a long time were at home and they would only think about their home for themselves in a lot of ways.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
But now people, because being like mostly, right, post-COVID time period, people are wanting to entertain more than ever. And so they're creating more social seating. That's what that means. Point. I think that's a yes. Portable table lamps, you know, that is a little weird because I would never use one of those on a nightstand, but actually, we use them outdoors.
We do use them outdoors.
Those are hugely trendy. We love them.
Yeah.
We think they're really cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would definitely say portable table lamps, a definite yes. So I will leave a link for the article down below if you want to check out the full article and read the whole thing. I will also leave a link to my Pinterest account if you're interested in seeing more of the stuff that I'm interested in. I am excited about things changing. I'm excited about growing and learning. And for me, that's what I enjoy. So I will leave everything linked up as best I can down below in the show notes for you. Make sure you hit subscribe if you have not already. And also make sure you check out that Brooklinen link. We're gonna have that linked down below for you in the show notes. We love those good discounts. And thank you again for joining us. We'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, bye-bye.